There's a shadowy tale from the medieval Near East that persists in the modern imagination. At some time in the 11th century, a heretical cult arose in the mountains of northern Iran and Syria. They lived in rugged castles, only approachable through near impenetrable passes. Approaching the fortress, you soon had the sense the hills had eyes, and if those eyes did not approve of your presence, acolytes would rain stones down on you from high above. If you made it through the valley, a steep, narrow goat path awaited. Thousands of feet above, the cult's eagle's nest, Alamut Castle, and its charismatic leader, a prototypical James Bond supervillain if ever there was one. Sometimes referred to as the Old Man of the Mountain, and more on that in a second. This man was responsible for the murder of hundreds of sultans, administrators, and holy men. One tale of note. When the Crusaders arrived and set up 4 Christian kingdoms on the Levant, the cult brutally murdered the soon-to-be crowned new king of Jerusalem. Rather than sending in an army, a small party of men arrived at court disguised as monks. They blended in perfectly, winning the trust of Conrad of Montferrat, a savvy, capable warrior who came to prominence through his actions in the Third Crusade. When they sprung their trap, Conrad was no match for 2 knife-wielding murderers. He never even saw them coming. On his way home from business, days after being elected king, these 2 men rode alongside him and unhesitatingly thrust their daggers into him. 1 shot apiece and the deed was done. The king bled out of the scene of the assault. Meanwhile, neither man even attempted to flee the scene. One was killed by the king's bodyguards, the other taken in and questioned. He said nothing, but they knew who he was. He was an assassin. What was strange, the hit was purportedly carried out on behalf of King Richard the Lionheart of England, who was furious his nephew, Henry II of Champagne, lost the crown to Conrad.